Hey everybody, it's Mike again. So today's quote is brought to you by Socrates or Socrates or
Socrates.
so it is be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. Now, if you take a minute and kind of think about it, I mean it's pretty simple. Like it's almost to the equivalent of don't judge someone until you walk a mile in their shoes, and it's really important to keep that in mind sometimes. And so it's easy to snap. It's easy to be like, oh, well, this dude was a jerk, and so f him or whatever. Like perfect example is maybe we're driving down the road and some guy comes speeding by and he like swerves, into lanes and swerves in front of you. Yeah, it's real easy to be like, oh, that dude's a jerk. I mean, maybe he is, but maybe he just got a call saying that one of his loved ones is in the hospital, and the man's panicking, and he's racing, and like his whole thing is to get there to be with his loved ones. I mean, but we don't know. I mean, unless we actually chase the guy down and like pull him over, and be like, hey, why were you doing that? It just, we may never actually know why someone does what they do, but we can maybe soften our look on them, our perspective. Yeah, maybe what they did was kind of a jerk thing to do. It was, but we've all had those days, haven't we? I mean, to give you a relation, an example from my life. I took my mother to a doctor's appointment, and she received some really terrible news. And it's not really too relevant, but it was life changing, and it was something that would affect her, and of course affect me. And I tried to be there as best I can for my mom in that moment. And so after the doctor's visit, I took her home and comforted her, and I did the best. I shouldered it as best I can, as a man would, if you want to be tropey about it, But ultimately, I was trying to be strong because I'm her son. I After a certain point, I believe that the kids should start taking care of their parents. That's just kind of they take care of us, and it should be reciprocated. When they need us the most, we should be there. And so it was I bared the burden. I gritted my teeth. I was like, yeah, don't worry, mom, and I'll be there. And I didn't cry. I didn't want to show weakness in front of her. Because I was going to be her little soldier. You know, when I got in the car and I started driving home, that's when I lost it. I was crying, like tears in my eyes. I'm just wiping my. I had to wipe my eyes like every couple seconds just because I was just bawling pretty hard. And I merged into a lane, and I didn't even use my turn signal. I was the jerk, you know. I was on the freeway going like maybe 70, 75, nothing too bad, but there was a guy who was in that lane and he was, kind of going a little bit faster than me, and like I said, I didn't use my turn signal. I wasn't paying attention. I literally just made the merge, and this dude honked and just had to, cut around me. And like in that moment, could you say, that he was drunk? Maybe he was speeding. Yeah, you could. But in moments like that, you kind of have to take some self accountability. Cause again, I didn't use my turn signal. I didn't check my turn. But I was really emotionally upset. I was emotion compromised, as you can say, and I wasn't thinking. Plain and simple. My fault, yeah. I mean, so in that moment, and I'm just using that as an example, like not necessarily me looking at that dude as a jerk or anything, because yeah, but maybe he was, maybe he just got some bad news as well, like I said, and so that dude in that that man probably thought I was a jerk, totally understandable, but that's just kind of an example of what I use. Like I didn't mean to cut him off. I didn't mean to nearly cause a car accident, but it happened, you know, and that's just I just wanted to share that little thing just because we never truly understand the pain and suffering someone else might be going through, and 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 there's a real fine line from like if you're sharing your pain and frustration, you could be venting, but then other people may see you as complaining, and so that's why a lot of people kind of just lock up. They don't share, because I mean, especially if you're, it is more common for men to be told to sack up or to suck it up or whatever the term is, and no matter what it is, there's some things in life that just really hurt us and really break us down. I mean, like any person who has any kind of decent relationship, not even any kind of relationship with their parents. I mean, like their mom is special to them in some way, somehow. I mean, like and so it's just kind of, we don't know what pain, what troubles that person, what battles that person is fighting that day. And so we just want to kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, not even that. Like, you don't even have to even think about their stuff. Just innately, just start being more than nice. Just be great. Like, I mean, perfect example would be Keanu Reeves, right? He avoids confrontation. I mean, even a quote that he had was like, if someone says that 2 + 2 = 5, he goes, "Oh, yep, you're absolutely right. Have a great day." Like, because you can choose whether you allow negativity into your life, and you can choose whether you allow negativity to exude from you. So just, you know, be a little more loving on others, because, that it's easy to love others. And when you get in the habit of loving others, you can then love yourself as well. And at least be easier, because, the love muscle, I guess we can call it, it's like everything else. It takes, I don't know. I don't know about that term, love muscle. Kind of kind of weird. But I'm just saying, the habit of loving. You may not be good at it first. You may be thinking, "Oh, well, I'm a jerk." Well, maybe if that's what you constantly think, maybe just realize that you're not really a jerk. You had some, you're just having a rough day. And then also you can share that thought with someone else. So yeah, just be a little nicer to everybody. Be a little nicer to yourselves. Remember that you guys, we all deserve love. We all deserve understanding, and we all deserve a chance to be heard. So yeah, I hope you guys, enjoy this quote. I'm going to say it one more time just because I do like it. Again, Socrates: be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. And I hope you guys win your battles every day. And if you don't, there's always an opportunity to learn from them, right? You learn more from a failure than you do a victory. So, but best luck to you guys. Hope that best for you guys. Let me know what you think. Your thoughts on this. Okay?